What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go.
Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Got a brand new episode for everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I should be doing good or I should be angry. But we're going head to head this week, so we're frenemies right now.
I know. It's all fun and games until number 1 and 2 seeds are going at it, and then that's me and you.
Oh yeah, and then the winner's pretty much going to be the 1 seed right now. So
Yeah.
right now I'm favored to win by 2 points, but I can go either way. It's like a field goal.
Yeah, we all know what those mean.
Yeah, it can go either way. So, and we're both scheduled to put up like over 140. So it's gonna be a shootout.
It should be fun. It should be a fun one.
How's everything on your end?
Yeah, good. No complaints. Yeah, had snuck out a win. I've been sneaking out a couple wins here lately in the UMass league. It's been tight, but yeah, snuck out another win this week. And the Jets also snuck out a win. Go figure. So yeah, all in all, I guess things could be worse
I mean, a win's a win, so you'll take it any way you can get it.
for sure.
Let's get right into it, man. We had was it week 8 of the NFL wrap up? We had the Thursday night game. We had the Vikings versus the Chargers. Chargers, they just beat down on the Vikings, man. Vikings, they ain't really got nobody at quarterback that they trust, so it's gonna be an interesting situation for them.
Yeah, for sure. Now we got Carson Wentz out for the year, so it looks like JJ McCarthy is in line to start, which I think is the right move. You got to kind of see what you got there. But yeah, I think to your point, the Chargers came out and really kind of laid it to them, and that's a different Chargers team when Joe Alt's playing. They run the ball better. I think just overall, I feel like they're a better team when he's there.
Yeah, I mean that's the quarterback's protection. So he's gonna let the quarterback be in the pocket as long as he can, and while Herbert doesn't have to worry about trying to be sacked. So
Right.
they struggled with the O-line issues while he was out. So I know Herbert's glad he's back. So, and I mean you can see it from what his presence did as far as what Herbert was able to do during that
Oh
game.
yeah, for sure.
Even though I'm a little upset because they didn't pass the ball to Johnson at all.
No,
So like
he got 0 targets, right?
yeah. And he was like he had the touchdown in all the last few games. I'm like, yeah, I think Vegas made that call on that one, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they had a lot of Orlando Gadsden on Thursday night.
Yeah, but you couldn't get my man with 1 target? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. And I started him on fantasy too. I was like, oh man.
It is pretty wild that he's had a really good year to date, and to get no looks is kind of strange. I don't even think he had 1 target. I think he had 0 targets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no
Yeah.
targets, nothing, man. That's crazy, man. That's the fix was in, man.
I had it on in the background. I was watching it kind of on and off, but they said that he didn't even really look to his side of the field.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's what we call flagrant, man. That was flagrant right there.
That's game plan right there, Rich.
That's terrible, man. The NFL don't care that all these people got caught for the NBA. They just gonna keep breaking games, right? That's crazy, man.
I do think it's harder to do in the NFL, because I don't think one guy can affect the game the same way that one guy can in the NBA.
No, but I think as far as like kind of like what we saw, let's say AJ Brown situation, if they say, hey, we got XYZ amount of money riding on AJ Brown getting a certain amount of yards,
Sure.
I mean, you can limit his touches, so to say.
Sure.
So I mean, they could do it that way, or I don't want to say they could fake an injury or something, but kicker could miss a field goal or mess up the spread. 'Cause there's a bunch of kickers that be missing these dang extra points. So
Well, you better believe that the sports books are gonna be on high alert here for the next couple months. So any weird betting trends, I'm sure they'll get called out.
we're gonna see because I missed a bunch of bets by one person. I had Hollywood Brown for 10 yards yesterday. He had zero. I was like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me.
I think he had a few targets too.
Well, no, he only had one. He got picked off by
Okay.
by what's the name? By the Commanders, and then they just never went back to him. I was like, man, you can't give my man 10 yards. Come on, man.
They got a lot of options in Kansas City now. All of a sudden,
Yeah, but I was like, oh, they're gonna bench on the last possession. I was like, oh, they're gonna bench all the starters. Now he's gonna come in as a starter because he'll be like the third, fourth man. And nope, he just sat on the bench and
yeah.
they ain't even go to him. But it is what it is, man. And then on Sunday, I mean, we had the Dolphins. They wake up and they beat the Falcons. I mean, that's Vegas. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on right now, man. Ever since this NBA thing going, and
Well,
all of a sudden,
I think part of that is Kirk Cousins sucks. So there's that.
I don't know, man. Because Tua threw for like 350, man. That was crazy. And
Yeah,
there was
Tua
no
woke up
Tyreek.
for sure.
Yeah, it was. I felt like they told him his ass was on the line if he don't do something. So we'll see what happens this week.
Hmm.
And we had the Bears. They lose to the Ravens with no Lamar. I mean, there's a lot of fishy stuff, man, that went on, man. There's a lot of fishy
You know,
stuff, man.
there was only one game that was decided by less than 10 points this week. All other games were 10 points or more.
Yeah, man. Man, don't get me started on these swindlers right now, man. Then we had the Jets versus the Bengals. Jets they get the win. Bengals are kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, how you feeling, man? You guys got the win. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean it's good. I think we've talked about it on here before. It's good for morale, I think, to get a win. Obviously you saw Fields in the post game and how he handled that this past week. I think it's good for the younger guys. I don't know if it really hurts them in the long run at all in terms of draft picks, but they've been playing better than I think their record, obviously. So it was good for Glenn too to get the win.
Oh yeah, I think it was a good morale booster for everybody
Yeah.
involved. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if this springboards you guys into a more
Yeah, the schedule,
believe.
honestly, it's not that difficult going forward. I mean, obviously they have to play the Patriots and the Bills once more, but other than that, it's a pretty benign schedule.
Yeah, so that you guys got a bunch of winnable games. The only thing is
Yeah.
that is if you guys want to win games to kind of see what you got, or you guys want to shut it down to try to get this draft pick. So
Yeah, I think that I think everything's on the table, but I don't mind them winning a few games. I don't, I think that they're going to be looking to draft a quarterback, and I don't know if that quarterback is there at number one this year. So I don't, not necessarily sold on that. So yeah, I'd rather see them win a couple games, to be honest.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. I would love to see y'all make a trade move by the trade deadline to kind of bolster that offense. A lot of people potentially in the market. Here a lot of teams are calling for Brian Thomas Jr., which I think is absurd for the Jaguars to even give him up.
Hmm.
Uh, Even if you get a second round or first round pick, I think offensively you need him.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then we had the Giants versus the Eagles. The Giants take a double loss. They lose to the
Yeah.
Eagles, and then your boy Scatterboo pretty much breaks his ankle. It's not much. I'm happy and also sad at the same time because you don't want to see a player go down like that. But in the same instance, we're back on track to, to get this good draft pick, man. Because we're gonna need a lot of help. We're gonna need another receiver, and we're gonna need some offensive linemen, and we're gonna need some corners in our secondary because we're gonna need some help, man.
Yeah, it was to your point. He's been kind of Scadaboo's been I think really exciting for the Giants. So to see him go down was kind of a bummer, especially I mean him and Dart bring a ton of energy, and it's just refreshing to watch. I think so. Yeah, I mean to your point though, you're you're right back on track and going to be looking for that top pick.
I prefer us to get a top pick and then possibly have to move back because some of these teams jump up, similar to what the Browns got. They were able to get a bunch of first round picks. The Jags coming up, hopefully we can do something like that, and then go ahead and get an offensive lineman or our receiver with that later pick. So, and then we had the Sunday game. We had the Cowboys versus the Broncos. Broncos pretty much just shut down the Cowboys offense. Not much they could do there.
This is another weird one talking about like targets and stuff. Jake Ferguson only got one target. He's been on a tear recently, but yeah, I think that's probably a lot to do with Denver's defense. They were good. Bo Nix looked really good again. Take it with a grain of salt because Dallas's defense is hot garbage. But yeah, I think the Broncos are looking strong-ish.
Oh yeah, it's mainly because of that defense. I mean, they lead
Yeah.
the league in sacks. They got
But I think the offenses look good too, though. They go through stretches where they don't play great, but I wouldn't give it all the credit to defense. I think Bo Nix has been pretty good.
yeah, but I also think it's complimentary.
Yeah. Oh, very
He
much.
hasn't
Yeah.
he hasn't really I want to say wowed, so to say. He kind of just does enough to get the job done, and then the
Yeah.
defense takes over from there. So we have to wait and see how they fare out once they start playing like the Chiefs and some of these other teams.
Yeah, I think Patrick Surtain's out minimum 4 games, so that's gonna really hurt him because he's all world when it comes to the defensive backfield. So that's really gonna hurt them, and that's gonna hurt their ability to get pressure on the quarterback and other things. So we'll have to see how that affects them moving forward here in the next few weeks.
And then Sunday night we had the Packers versus the Steelers. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers, but you said that wasn't a revenge game, but you took that out, dog. So
Easy to say it's not a revenge game before a revenge game, and then when you're in it and you lose, and all of Packers Nation is pointing you down, I think it's a different story. But maybe not a revenge game for him, but there's a big fan base out there in Green Bay who I think would say differently.
yeah, I feel like he's capping. I feel like if they won that, it says he would try to throw some slick shots in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kind of
Absolutely.
saying, I wish I could have stayed here longer, but it doesn't happen. But that just makes the race that much closer in that division between them, the Bengals, and the Ravens, since the Ravens won. So, so it's going to be a wild west crapshoot. So who wins that division? Monday night we had the Commanders versus the Chiefs. This was kind of it was a little tight in the first half, but then the Chiefs pretty much just unleashed on pretty much after that. Rice almost had 3 touchdowns, but he just couldn't get in the end zone the other 2 times. Kelsey was going, Worthy was going. I mean, everybody was going, man. So unfortunately, it's not much the Commanders could do on this without their quarterback. Some of their ancillary pieces turning over the ball. So
yeah, I think Holmes doesn't turn the ball over twice there. I think it turns into a little bit of I think they gave the Commanders some opportunity to stay in the game, and it wasn't really even that close.
Yeah, the issue here is that the Chiefs defense is freaking playing top notch.
I know.
You got an offense that's starting to click on all cylinders. I mean, talk about a tough out. But they got the experience, they got the pieces. It's going to be a long day for some of these teams if they continue to get any better.
Everyone should be very afraid of the Chiefs, and I think they are.
Yeah, let alone if they try to go out and get another piece, whether it be offensively or defensively. It's going to be a nightmare for everybody.
Yep.
And then we got Week 9 coming up. We're going to have this Thursday night game. We're going to have the Ravens versus the Dolphins. Don't fall for the hype. I don't think the Dolphins are going to do anything here. I don't know if Lamar's coming back or not. I think he was
looks like he is. Looks like
Oh,
he's back this week.
so I mean, Ravens are about to try to make a run, starting with the Dolphins. It's gonna be a long day. I honestly probably won't watch this game, to be honest. Maybe the first half, but if it starts getting out of hand, then yeah, I'm going to something else. Going to NBA, man.
I'm gonna make some chili, and I'll be putting this game on my phone while I watch something else on TV.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a long one for these Dolphins, man.
Oh yeah.
Then Sunday we got the 49ers versus the Giants. It's gonna be a long one for the Giants. Interested just to see what Dart does without some of the weapons, to see how he looks. I mean, honestly, he's been looking good. So I think the Giants are
Yeah.
gonna have to go out and make that move to try to get somebody.
Yeah.
If not this year, then during the draft.
Yeah. To your point, I think he's been doing a lot with a little. He hasn't had when when Wandale Robinson is your number one receiver, things aren't looking great, and I do think Thomas being back has helped that line quite a bit. So I think that's a positive. But yeah, if they want to really compete in this in that division, they're going to have to go out and get another weapon for him, even when Neighbors comes back next year.
I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to go ahead and trade for Brian Thomas Jr. So when he's there, our neighbors are there, and you got LSU all over again with Dart. I mean, I felt like that would be the spiciest Giants team you ever heard or seen, man. I'm definitely looking forward to next year. So
Liam Combs came out and said they're not trading Brian Thomas.
Trash.
We'll see about that. Would be a weird move to trade him after just 1.5 seasons.
Yeah, but maybe they feel like they need to get a draft pick because they traded away the draft pick to get Hunter. So I don't know.
Maybe
they feel like he's also been struggling, so maybe they feel like they got enough guys that can get the job done, or
Yeah, I think the problem is they don't have enough guys. So they need him. But yeah, I mean, the trade market, and you just never. I feel like in the NFL, like you just never know. Like you never know who's on the market. Guys get traded. Like the Patriots today traded Kyle Duggar, a safety, who they signed to a 4-year deal last year, I think. So just you never know. And I always go back to like the Jets trading for Santonio Holmes after he was a Super Bowl MVP. So you never know in the NFL when these trades are going to pop up.
Yeah,
could be AJ. Could be AJ Brown coming to New York.
Nah. Chill.
He's an Ole Miss guy. Him and Jackson Dart, a couple Ole Miss guys.
Nah. We need somebody. We need somebody young. We need that sauce. We need that swagger. So we need Brian Thomas Jr.
He brings a lot of sauce. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, sauces and books. That's what he brings. But nah, I feel like we need. I don't want to say younger, but I don't know. I don't know if he's the right fit in New York.
Who?
AJ Brown. So.
Oh, definitely not. He'll be eaten alive there. He can't stand the Philly people. I mean, New Yorkers are. Yeah, well, I mean, they're not too dissimilar than the Philly fans, but
yeah, but you have one bad game that you're trolling for forever.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Definitely gonna have to wait and see how it plays out. And then Sunday games, we got the Colts versus the Steelers. That should be a good one. Colts will kind of cemented themselves as the best team in the league right now. The way Taylor's been playing, Indiana Jones. I mean, everybody, their whole offense is playing great. Defensively, they've been doing what they need to do to get the offense the ball. So they're going to be interesting to watch. I know they got the Chiefs in a few weeks. I think that's going to be the real test to see, where they stand as far as championship pedigree. With that test against the Chiefs, I think we're really going to see how far this team can go.
Yeah, I think that's another team where the defense is a little bit underrated. The defense has played really well this year, turning the ball over, getting big stops. So Everyone's talking about Johnny Taylor and Danny Dimes for obvious reasons, but the defense has been really good too. So I think that's one of the main reasons they're sitting there at 7-1 at the one of the best teams in the NFL.
Like I said, man, they're a fun team to watch, man.
They are. I got to watch a little bit of them on Sunday. I had Johnny Taylor, a lot of Johnny Taylor side bets going on, plus maybe a Colts minus 17 alternate line. So there's a lot of action going on in that game.
Oh yeah, I mean, looking at some of his games, he has some monster games. He had like 3 or 4 games with 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got 3 games with 3 touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's unheard of.
14 touchdowns on the year, I think already.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think the record was Daniel Thomason at 28. I mean,
yeah, something like that.
He's about halfway there, and we still got
Yep.
we're about almost halfway. One more week, be halfway through the season. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he can break that record, man.
Yeah,
Because I think he's up for a contract soon too, or did he just get paid? I think
he just got paid. Yeah, he held out
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. Oh man, he should wait another year, man.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be asking for some more cash in the off season.
Yeah, but still, man, because everybody was saying the running back market is dead. Running backs ain't doing nothing, and we got a lot of running backs out there killing it, man. So
Yeah, for sure.
and then some of the other notable games, we're gonna have the Bears versus the Bengals. Might not watch this game, I might watch it, but it's gonna be a little interesting to see if the Bears are the real deal or the Bengals gonna sneak in the playoffs. And when Joe Burrow comes back, it's gonna be very interesting for a lot of teams.
Yeah, it's one of those must win games on both sides, I think. Kind of a loser leaves town game, if you will.
Yeah, pretty much, man. But people are raving about the Bears defense. I don't trust them, man. And Caleb be doing some stupid stuff sometimes. So
Yeah.
either way, I feel like it's gonna be a shootout because Cincinnati's defense, they can't stop a nosebleed, man. They just giving up points left and right, man.
So bad.
And then we're gonna have the Chiefs versus the Bills. Probably gonna be the game of the week. The Bills have had the Chiefs number for the past few years, and during the season, Chiefs have had their number during the playoff. The way the Chiefs are playing now is Josh Allen gonna be up for the task to take them out before they really start rolling. Because if they beat the Bills, I mean, it's gonna be a long day. Might as well. I don't want to say give like the Dodgers. You might as well give them the chip, but I mean that's the way it's gonna be looking if they roll through the Bills, man.
Yep. Yeah, this is the Bills came back a little refreshed from their bye, dominating the Panthers. But yeah, this is going to be with the way that KC's defense is playing and offense. To be honest, this is going to be a big one for them. Big test.
The Sunday night game, we got the Seahawks versus the Commanders. Unfortunately, Commanders they might as well just hang it up too, man. The Seahawks are sitting at 5-2, I believe. Commanders are kind of not even in the hunt right now. I don't think they're in a rush for Daniels to come back. It's just they need to swap out some of these games when that happens, man.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then Monday we got the Cardinals versus the Cowboys. This is another one they should have swapped too, man. Ain't nobody want to see the Cardinals play, but I mean, a bunch of people want to see the Cowboys just because they're the Cowboys. But I'll probably not be watching football Sunday night or Monday night. So that's the way it's looking.
You can't help yourself. You throw in like a $2 parlay and then you're all in.
But I think like these games, I can't really bet on them because it's not enough like offensive players. Like for the Cowboys, you could probably bet on the both receivers, Dak and the tight end and the running back. The Seahawks, I don't even really know who's on their team besides
Jigba.
Yeah. The running back situations in flux between Walker and Charbonnet. Commanders, the quarterback not playing, so who knows what they're going to do offensively.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, I don't know if he's in or out. and he don't want to throw Harrison Jr. the ball. He just want to throw to McBride.
Hmm.
So it's really iffy, man. So
And they don't have a running back.
yeah, it's just like it's not really much you can bet on here. So, thank goodness the NBA started, man.
I know.
Then I think that's it for football. I don't think there's anything else. And then on to the NBA. We got a few games in. They kicked off last week. Um, Tonight we got the Bucks versus the Knicks. That should be a good one. Two potential teams that will probably be leading in the East. Since Boston's a little hurt and the Cavs, but Celtics, you guys got the Cavs tomorrow. How you feeling about your team, man? A little slow start, man.
Yeah, slow start. Not unexpected. I think they obviously blew a lead against Philly, gave up one big quarter to the Knicks, and didn't recover. I think they're probably where they should be. I think I said earlier this year before the season started, if you can tread 500, and if Jason Tatum comes back and you can get into a 7 or an 8 seed situation, then it's a win. And if not, if he doesn't come back and you don't make the playoffs, then you got a decent pick going into next year. So it's trying to tread water with this team is all you can really ask for, and try to develop some of the younger guys. Obviously, Anthony Simmons played well last night against the Zionless Pelicans, which I don't know if you and Tom got another bet this year or not, but he's already missed the game, so there's that. Um, but yeah, I think this is kind of what you're going to get. You're going to get you're probably going to beat the bad teams and have a 50-50 record against the good teams at best.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your boy Jalen Brown's not rubbing his hairline on people.
I heard he was going to do a live Twitch today where he shaves his head. I don't know if that actually happened or not.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but he needed to get rid of that Beijing, man. Do
Yeah, no
something.
kidding.
He need to grow his hair out or something. Get that fro back or something. The high top and be Beijinging on the players, man.
Okay.
You got two people already, so. But definitely looking forward to the NBA. Knicks are looking all right. We should have not lost the other day, but I mean, it is what it is. Outside of that, your boy VJ, he's looking good on the Sixers. Sixers are undefeated right now. No thanks to Joel Embiid because he's not really playing much, but between VJ and Maxey, they're doing their thing right now. So
Hmm.
we're gonna be interested to see how much they can keep this up. Spurs and OKC are off to a hot start. Boy, Victor, he's looking like Kevin Durant 2.0, the way he's out there dribbling. He did a lot of off-season work with some of the older players, and you can see it paying off right now. Then we got the NBA gambling scandal, man. Still waiting to see some of these mafia names be leaked or put to the forefront. But like everything is they just focus on Chauncey right now as far as the poker. Well, I mean his wasn't really like gambling. It was just a little poker ring, playing poker with the boys. So
Yeah, but if you read some of the documents, it wasn't just poker. He was giving away injury reports to guys before they went live in Vegas. So there wasn't they was poker, but if you read, I read some of the filings, and he's not named, but you can kind of gather that he was giving away some information ahead of time.
I don't know, man. I need to see receipts. But that's the thing is that he's on the freaking Trailblazers. Like it's not like he was giving it out for KD or like
No.
LeBron. Like he's giving it out for freaking I don't even remember that dude's name they drafted last year. I'm about to say Poindexter. I don't even know who's on that team right now. But
Yeah.
uh it's like don't get me wrong, you shouldn't have been doing it, but like really, how much money did y'all really make from him
That's
giving
that's
out?
that's the crazy thing.
Like
Like these guys probably made, what they say with Rozier was like a couple $100,000. Like But I don't like. To me, that's insane that you're gonna put all of this on the line for. Um,
Your million dollar salary.
yeah, and someone was talking about, and I didn't really think of it this way, but like, say he's like he's not very doesn't have a lot of cash on him, like he's got stuff tied up in investments and whatnot. If a if he gets in trouble with some mafia folks or some gambling debts, they they'll basically wash your debt if you give them kind of this inside information essentially.
Yeah, but like you know how that goes. You see in the movies. You don't want to be
Oh
tied up
yeah,
with the mob like that.
no,
Just
but
go to Citibank and go apply for a loan, man. Just come on, man.
I hear you. I hear you.
Uh, Don't one of your friends to cash app you. Tell them you pay them back when you get paid. You get paid every game, so it's not
I
like
know.
it's not like you're not gonna get the money back. I think it's an interesting situation, man. There are some people that are coming out. I'm hearing a bunch of stuff about the poker games. There's a bunch of poker players that said they heard about the games. Some of them didn't go because they heard rumors that everybody that was winning didn't really know how to play poker. So that was like signs to them that it was rigged. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, ever since what you call it? I forgot that movie, man. The one with when they used to have the poker ring in New York, man.
Oh, rounders,
No, not that. Well, not
boiler room.
well, nah, not that one, but um the one about all the celebrities with like Jeter and
Oh, uncut gems.
no, not that one. With the
I don't know.
girl,
I don't know which one you're
Molly's
talking
Game.
about. Oh,
Uh,
Molly's game.
yeah, I feel like ever since that, when they shut that down, I mean, can't even play poker with the boys no more, man.
Nothing, nothing sacred anymore, Rich.
It's crazy, man. Remember high school, we used to play Texas Hold'em like every day. We used to
Oh
play
yeah.
Texas Hold'em. We used to play Texas Hold'em on school grounds. That was crazy, man. Like yeah, like it was nonstop, man. It
Oh
was
yeah.
fun though.
It was fun.
But I think that's it for the NBA. Nothing really else going on here. And as far as nothing really WNBA, still waiting on the CBA. On to baseball. Um, it's not 3-0, but it's 2-1. So um, the Blue Jays did sneak a game. They demanded a game. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Because they it was like 12-1 at one point. Something crazy.
Yeah. I think 9-2 it ended.
Oh yeah, I'm I'm bugging them. Um, I thought it was about to go crazy, but I mean Dodgers responded, man.
Yep. Yamamoto came out, pitched a complete game, 5 or 6 hitter, gave up 1 run, and went back to LA. And then last night was the 18 inning marathon that had Otani get on base 9 times, which is
That's
insane.
crazy.
4 for 4, 2 homers, 2 doubles, 4 intentional walks, and another walk. So yeah, 9 times up to the plate and 9 times on bases, just out of bounds. And then Freddie Freeman walks it off in the 18th, similar to what he did to the Yankees last year. Uh, so yeah, there's that. Now we're
Yeah, man.
back at it again tonight,
Yep.
with Otani on the mound.
Blue
Blue
Jays
Jays
up
are up
now.
2-1 right now. Yeah.
So don't see how long this gonna last.
Hmm.
I can't believe Otani, man. He's like Barry. I feel like
Unbelievable.
he's like Barry Bondish
It
as far
was
as like
very, very Bonzian. His game yesterday, that was crazy.
yeah. I guess I don't want to say I guess because he's a pitcher, he understands like the chess game when it comes to pitches, but even the fact that he's able to hit how he hits, that says a lot about his game. So
Yeah, for
um,
sure.
probably haven't seen anything like it since Babe Ruth as far as pitching and hitting. But I mean, as far as what he's doing as far as hitting, I mean, he's on another level right now. So
He is big time.
might as well just give him the chip, man. Just give him the chip, Blue Jays. Just let the,
They're not
let
going
the
down without a fight. They could easily packed it in after game 2, but they're still fighting.
yeah, they're definitely the underdog in this situation. I know a lot of people are rooting for them.
Oh yeah.
because then a lot of people don't want to see the Dodgers win, especially with their payroll. Because if they win, it justifies their payroll. So unfortunately, a lot of the other teams are going to need to go out and spend in order to win. But you also got to get the right guys, because not only
For
do they
sure.
spend, they got the guys that show up when their numbers call. So
Yep.
and then might be it for sports. Not really NHL, PGA.
Yeah, no, PGA. Actually, they did have a tournament last week in Utah, and a guy, I forget his name, Michael Brennan, I think. He won on a sponsor's exemption, so he basically gets a tour card now for next year. So he was on the Corn Ferry Tour for like a month, which is like the AAA of the PGA, and he won on an exemption, and now he's on the PGA Tour, which is kind of cool.
Well, that kind of sounds like boy from
Jordan's,
Stick.
yeah, yep. Jordan Spieth did it many years ago at the John Deere. He had an exemption and won. I think he was 20 years old at the time. So it's happened. It's rare, and but it's kind of wild.
Oh yeah, definitely is. But hats off to him. Hopefully, he can capitalize from the opportunity and keep it rolling. So.
Absolutely.
And then it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right, so it's a turn to soup season down here. We had a cold week this week. So busting out the soups. So this week, actually doing three different soups, but the one for tonight was a spicy miso gyoza. So, or we called it like a fake wonton soup. So pretty basic, but just took some green onions, the white part of the green onion, diced that up, threw that in the pan with some chili oil, kind of got that cooking, and then added the gyoza or the wontons. So I got these from Costco. Actually pretty solid for as far as wontons go. Toss those in, cook those, got a little sear on those with the chili oil and the green onion, and then added a bunch of cilantro in there. Again, just kind of mix that up together, and then poured on the miso ginger broth, and then really just let it kind of simmer, or got it to a boil, then let it simmer for about half hour, 45 minutes, and yeah, good to go. I topped mine with a little bit more chili paste and some hoisin sauce. It was good. It was spicy. Opened up those sinuses a little bit, and yeah, overall it was pretty good, and good day two as well.
Oh, that sounds great. Anytime you got a good day two meal, or even lasting a day three, it really hits the spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then what'd you guys drink that down with?
All right, so I'm gonna try to do a couple more fall beers here while they're still in circulation. This one I've actually had a bunch of recently, because it's in the Sam Adams mix pack, but I haven't reviewed it yet. So it's the Harvest Helles. It comes in at 5.4% alcohol. Just your classic Helles lager, which is a German style. It's a little bit sweeter than some like a Marzen or a Bock or anything like that. So any of the other German styles is a little bit sweeter, but it's really crisp, and it's easy to drink. You can easily have a couple of these and not fill up, and it's got a good flavor profile. Nothing really crazy special about it. I do like that they've added this to their mix pack though, because the Flannel Friday is good, but that can get a little heavy. Oktoberfest can get a little heavy, so and obviously the pumpkin that they have in there is sweet. So this is like a good light October drink. So I'm not, I wouldn't score it like crazy high. So I'd give it like a 7.1. But it's definitely something you can have a handful of.
I mean, that's still good. I mean,
Yeah,
7.1, that's still good. So,
it's solid.
um,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, even if it's not crazy high, that's still a solid beer. So
yeah,
definitely something you can add to the repertoire as far as your fall, winter type drinks, beers. So
for sure.
that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRRs, I mean, we're still watching our normal shows. We got added some new ones in there. Um, I mean, watching Wayward slowly.
Yeah, I just
Still,
started that last night.
yeah, it's kind of a slow burn. Maybe because I don't like some of the characters in it already. So I don't know. Then we had Welcome to Derry. Um, they kicked off. I liked it, man. They kicked off with gave
Yeah,
us a
I did.
little
I did too.
gave us a little like Stranger Things type vibe with some of the kids. Little did I know, half of these kids were not going to be the main characters on the show because they died at the end of the episode. Spoiler alert. But I mean, I feel like they're gonna get into a lot of stuff as far as what really is it,
Right.
um, which is kind of things we wanted to know or understand. Based off of the last movie, they told us it came from space and all that stuff. It feeds off fear. So we're gonna find out that the government knew about it for a while. It seems like they are trying to test things about it or find more things about it as far as the
Hmm.
military. But it makes it more curious because during the hit movies, you really didn't see the government too much. So um, were they around or were they just all finished or, did they get what they needed from it? So just a lot of questions, but ultimately
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting those answers. How'd you
Yep.
feel about it?
Yeah. Yeah. The same. It was kind of. I don't know. I felt like the episode started off weird with him getting in the random car and then whatever that situation was, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Um, so that part was a little weird to me. And then I don't know, like I don't really love when they bounce around times because he's then talking to the girl that he brought up to the tower.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, wait, what's going on here? And then he's back to missing, and so I like how it ended, right? So like they can hear him in the sewer, and he's sitting there at the end at the movie, and then obviously that killer baby pops out of the screen and starts murdering everyone. Um, so yeah, I thought it was a good start. And I'm curious how it all ties into like the whole it story.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I feel like,
'Cause right, they're eventually going to tie it into like I'm assuming they're going to tie it into like Pennywise and
yeah,
that whole story.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty much is Pennywise, but
Yeah,
we don't know like how, like we don't really know the backstory or like how it became what it was
right,
because pretty much he's like a clown, but that comes like a little bit later. So,
right.
um, like what happened before? Was he always a clown, or was he a kid first, or was he just that little like demon looking thing, the baby demon looking thing with the
Yeah,
wings? So, um, like you said, it's still a lot to be answered, but definitely looking forward to getting those answers. Looks like they have a nice little creepy show in their hands as far as things they're going to be able to do. So,
for sure.
and then we had Mayor of Kingstown that came back. Didn't watch it yet. I don't know if you got a chance to.
I have not. No.
Um, then we had Gen V. Um, well, that wrapped up already. Still finishing up Tulsa King. A few more episodes left. That's a decent show,
Hmm.
but you just got to get past the Sylvester Stallone being old part. Um, Invasion. I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't even know they brought it back. They're on the third season, but I'm trying to get through it. Um, Monster series, I put that on hold for now. Then we got the Love Is Blind reunion this Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to all that tea dropping. I don't know if you got a chance to catch up on it yet.
I have not. No.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but um, felt like it was another wasted season, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so when you catch up,
I don't. I don't. I'm wondering if they're gonna kill it at some point. You know what I mean?
nah, they got to keep. You got to keep this going till the wheels fall off,
Keep it
man.
going.
Yeah, you got to
I mean,
keep it as long as.
I'm pretty sure the wheels are falling off.
Yeah, they're starting to, man. But all you need is one good season. So all you need is one good season where you're in love with the couples and people are falling in love and there's a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
But it just seems like everything they're doing is not that great. They're not picking the best quality people. It seems like when it comes to some of these shows. So and then checked out Black Phone 2. I don't know if you've seen the first one.
No.
Um, Horror movie. It's a continuation of the second one. Um, I liked it, man.
Someone
It's
said it was
kind
pretty scary.
well, maybe to that person. I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
really. I normally don't get scared during movies.
yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
feel
I
like it was
I
a
don't
lot of.
really either.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was like a lot of jump jumping jump scenes,
Jump
what they
scare.
call them. Yeah, jump scare
Jump
scenes.
scares. Yeah.
Yeah, so um, I mean, ultimately, I mean, I felt like it was a good movie. They kind of paid homage to like some of the older horror movies,
Okay.
but you kind of really don't know it unless you watch the older horror movies. Um, but they did a good job on this, man. It's a slightly better than the first. Some people think the first is a little slightly better than this one, but I mean, they got an opportunity to um, run it up as far as a horror movie series. This is probably going to be one of the next ones you're going to see number 3 or 4 from since they're done with the Conjuring and stuff. But
Hmm.
um, they kind of do a good job. They did a good job without of not overdoing it as far as some of the stuff they pulled from other horror movies.
Okay.
So I don't want to give anything away, but they kind of linked on the Freddy type stuff with
Hmm.
the dreaming stuff where
Okay.
they're able to hurt you in dreams, but then they also pulled in like it felt like Jason-ish as far as the setting. And then I don't want to give too much away, but like I said, they could
Oh,
go
you're fine.
they can go a lot of different areas as far as what where they could spin this with some of the characters, or if they just continue straight up with the the black phone guy, so to say.
Yeah.
But then outside of that, it wasn't really much else. Still got to catch up on Mayor of Kingstown. I started the Stranger Things challenge to watch an episode a day
Okay.
to the new season. We got Landman in about I feel like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe longer
Yep.
than that.
Yep.
Um,
Middle of November, I think.
and then Game of Thrones will be right behind it. Or the other one that's called I don't know what that's called, but it's like I guess it's the in between of the House of Dragon and the regular Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So I mean, they kind of get me getting confusing right now, but uh, I feel like after it's all said and done, you're gonna eventually just have to sit down and watch one after the other and get the full gist. Um, but I wish they did something for after Game of Thrones. So outside of that, it wasn't much else. I don't know if you guys caught anything else new.
Uh, nope. Just finished task. I know you kind of didn't like the ending. I thought it was pretty good. So I was
Well,
curious. I was curious what you didn't like. I thought. I mean, that last episode they probably could have cut it in half, but
yeah, yeah. I mean,
whatever. Like,
the main thing I was mad at is, homegirl, you get the bag of money, man. Like,
yeah, yeah,
why are you
yeah.
staying at the house? Why are you staying at this house, man? You're supposed to be hitting the road, tuck tail and gone, man.
Right.
She's sitting at the house like, what am I gonna do with this money? And then
Yeah.
her dumb friend goes, oh, just hide it in the backyard, and if somebody comes looking for it, you just wait for a year. Like, what?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
What is wrong
Crazy.
with you?
That part was crazy.
Yeah, that was the thing that pissed me off. But I think they also left it open as far as the FBI director, because she was over there snitching to the biker gang too, but they didn't really
Yeah. I thought that yeah, I thought that she was like the snitch, but then
well,
she
yeah,
wasn't.
she was one of the snitches. So she was snitching to the dude that killed the wife in the lake.
Harry.
She Yeah, she was snitching to him, and then the other FBI guy was snitching to the
Yeah, to Jason.
to Jason. Yeah, so I said they was double snitching. So,
But
but I
that
feel like,
nothing ever happened with her.
nah, I think they left it open just in case they decide to run it back for another
Gotcha.
season, because you know how
Got
they
it.
do these limited
Yeah. Yeah.
series, and all of a sudden everybody loves it and they bring it back. So I mean, if that's the case, then they got a little focal
Yeah.
point they can tie down as far as what the season's going to be about. So,
No, that's good call.
but like I said, it was a decent series. The only thing was I
Yeah.
was just mad about the homegirl that got the bag of money and she decided to stay. Like, everybody's looking for you. So,
Yeah, I would got out of Dodge immediately.
but yeah, other than that,
Get the kids and get out of there.
yeah, man. I mean, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time.
Till next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out here on the Sports Sidebar Podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.